Okay, we've got 4 hives here, and I'm going to show you the different stages of development. 3 of them have been populated within the last 2 weeks. Yeah, this is a cat. With swarms, one's long established. So, let's look at this one first. This one was a small cast in a tree, and I took it just 2 weeks ago. You can see there is some activity at the entrance. Not a vast amount, but things are going on. Anyway, it's fairly healthy. If we look inside, if I just remove this window, you can see the bees. Can you see them? There they are. They've only got 1.5 combs, they're not full combs. And not a big swarm. But you know, they're doing things at their own rate. Now what's interesting is that is a sister colony, because at the same time as I got that colony, I picked this one up, which was 2 or 3 times the size from the tree next to it. Now this one has significantly more traffic. Again, very dark bees. So, if we look in the window here, we can see significantly more activity. So, much bigger cluster of bees. There are a few actual combs there, though generally the bees are too tight across them to really see what's going on. Now, let's look at this hive here. This, again, was picked up 2 weeks ago, and it's a prime swarm. We know that because a householder had the original colony just above their front door, so they knew pretty much what was going on. Now, it has big or bigger than the last colony when I picked it up. It's at least as active. Oh, that brown thing there is a lump of propolis, which I used as bait. I chucked it out of the hive. Yeah, you can see they're still quite happy. Now let's look in the window. Oh yes, look at all that comb. Okay, so they're going great guns. They've even built a bit of comb down below. On the side of the entrance. There's some marks, ignore those from reusing the box. I should have cleaned them off before I reused it. Anyway, so as you can see, that's the difference between a prime swarm, or a big one, and a small cast. The cast will build up, and it's mid-June. We're coming up to the nectar dearth. Now, let's look at the 4th hive, which is really the first one. This one here has been established for a couple of years, and it really is busy. There's only 2 boxes. I should probably put a 3rd one on now and cut this bush back as well. Don't want it touching it. As you can see, in this one, they've got a full 8 combs. They're not quite built onto the window except here, but they're expanding. Down below, yesterday there was no comb. Wouldn't count on that for long though. Plenty of bees. Anyway, This colony was knocked back because I did a shook swarm on it earlier in the year, in April. So its numbers took a hit because it got an interruption to the breeding cycle. That was because the grower load was very high, and I thought I ought to do something. In retrospect, I'm not sure I needed to do anything. But anyway, it's going well. It's not swarmed yet. Certainly this one, and this other big one here, are locally adapted bees. No telling where the other two colonies came from originally.